I'm not surprised, but it's like one of those things, once everything's dangerous, like nothing is dangerous. So many people drink so much coffee that I feel like, does it really even matter at this point? I mean, it's like, you know, everything is kind of a carcinogen these days.
A California judge ruling that Starbucks coffee sold in the Garden State must now come with a cancer warning. I'm not joking. This is insane. California law requires warning labels on products that contain dangerous chemicals, including acrylamide, a chemical used in dye and certain cooked foods, with companies subject to massive fines if they violate these and ignore these rules. The American Cancer Society finding the chemical increases the risk of cancer in rats, but only if they consume a dozen dose 10,000 times higher than what people are exposed to. Starbucks stock in the red after hours, down less than 1%. Let's take it up with Fox News Medical A-Team, Dr. Marc Siegel. Doctor, this sounds crazy to me. Is my morning coffee going to kill me?
No, as a matter of fact, first of all, let's tackle the acrylamide issue. You know that it takes 10,000 times the amount of acrylamide they're talking about, 10,000 times the amount to possibly cause cancer in rats. And we're talking rats. In humans, it's never been shown that, and we're talking about microscopic doses. So I would take that right off the table. Secondly, we've been talking for the last 5 to 10 years about how coffee can actually prevent cancer. It's been shown to decrease risks of liver cancer, colorectal cancer. Last year, there was a study out of Italy that showed it decreases your risk of prostate cancer by 50% and aggressive prostate cancers. It's also very good for thinking, for decreasing your risk of Alzheimer's, for keeping you attentive, decreasing depression, decreasing suicide. All of this is in your morning cup of joe. You do not want to throw it out the window because of this political warning.
Sir, we've got an opioid epidemic in the United States. We have a fentanyl problem. How does stuff like this even get passed and go out there and can actually become law?
Well, I think it has something to do with, the state we're talking in. I don't want to point fingers here, but this is, the state of California, and they do a heck of a lot of this over-litigating. Now, they're not alone. It's not just California we're seeing this. We're seeing it across the country. But it's preposterous. And the reason this is occurring is because, guess what? There's been $265,000 worth of lawsuits already. Actually, $265 million worth of lawsuits already over this exact issue. But those lawsuits are just based on lawyers trying to make money. They're not based on medicine. This is a preposterous idea. I'm not telling everybody out there to go out and have 4 cups of coffee tomorrow, but I'm telling you there's a lot of health benefits that have been shown.
According to Fox News reports, which the good doctor had just mentioned himself, there's no proof coffee causes cancer, and that this ruling is more about language in a labeling law, not that coffee will kill you. And sir, you obviously agree with this, but to me it just seems like deep-pocketed lawyers, the lawyers are going after deep pockets somewhere. This litigation problem that we have, especially against companies like this, how do you solve this, sir, in the United States?
Well, I think you have to do what we're doing right now, which is to shed a spotlight on the fact that coffee actually has health benefits, not health risks. And then you understand, as a consumer, I want everybody watching this program to understand that when you go to buy your morning cup of joe out there on the West Coast in that state, you're probably going to have to pay more for it now. So all this litigation drives up the price astronomically and is absurd. So I think consumer response to this, consumer outrage would help.
Doctor, thank you very much. I understand you're in Spain right now. I hope you're enjoying your trip over there and hope you have a wonderful Easter, sir.
It's beautiful here in Spain right now, and they're not litigating coffee here, I'll tell you that.
I once ran with the Bulls over there. I wish I had a cup of coffee before that.